Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How are all you lovely people? I have to say, I'm taping Sunday's read tonight. It's Saturday night, and today was such an unbelievably lovely, sunny, warm day where I was. I witnessed so much sweetness and light and loveliness today. I read this one simple thing that changed the whole way I decided my day was going to go. I woke up like a little achy and I was like, oh, everybody wants to go bike riding. They want to do this. And you know, when you start to feel like, oh, the pressure of doing something that's athletic and you can talk yourself out of it. And I was like, listen, every day you get to be pretty stationary doing all your work. And this is time to go out with your family. And I read this thing that said, try this for a moment. Try to guess what your next thought is going to be. And when you're doing that, because you're so consciously aware, you get to choose your next thought. It doesn't just pop up. Something that talks you out of doing something that's good for yourself, something that talks you out of self-care. You know, worries and fears will just pop up when we're not monitoring that subconscious float of ideas, right? But when we try to guess what our next idea is or our next thought that's going to come into our head, we're in control of it. So while I was waiting, I realized there were no thoughts coming in because I was waiting for them, which meant I get to choose them. And it was the coolest thing. Something as simple as that. When you're guessing and sitting there and trying to figure out what your next thought's going to be, you're in charge of your next thought. So I said right away, if you go biking today, you're going to be able to feel the sun on your face. You're going to be able to see the swans go by the beach, see all the children riding their bikes, having fun. And I witnessed a lot of really beautiful things today. And we were riding through the forest. And I was noticing all the street signs, and they were so beautiful and comforting. They were like Soft Willow Way and Golden Meadow Lane and Seafoam Avenue and all the things that had to do with beaches, forests, nature. And one that made me smile that's very close to my house that I never even noticed before is Witch's Lane. And I was just noticing all these tiny things and birds and animals and smiles and people being friendly and loving and writing in big chalk pictures on the sidewalk, be safe, be strong, and all of these things. And they really fortified me because, you know, it's easy to feel small in a world that's so busy and impersonal. And sometimes it's seemingly really self-absorbed. So we can at times feel lost or unclear about the direction and lose sight of our place in this big cosmos, right? So we have to remind ourselves we are only limited by our imagination and our boundaries. And when I chose my next thought that was coming, is like, I'm going to see all the beauty, I'm going to see all the warmth, I'm going to see all the connectedness, and I'm going to push myself moment to moment when I get tired or I'm going up a hill to just feel the sun. I am not kidding you. We went through this one area of the forest where everything was blooming and it smelled just like walking into a floral shop. It was heaven. So when we decide that all 5 of our senses are going to be alive and we're going to experience them, we really do. And it was just such a thing of beauty. So next time, if you see your thoughts running away from you, just say, let me try to guess what my next thought is going to be. It's so weird. You won't have a next thought until you choose to think it. It was so remarkable. You know, it's like we need to think bigger and more broadly about our future and what we want to achieve. You know, we've got to let go of these false beliefs and old things that don't serve us. We're growing and we're changing. You know, our parents and teachers impart certain ideas to us. They're simply not true anymore. So today's reading, I wanted to be on your new reality, your new loves, your new journey, whatever is coming, because I feel like when we anticipate brightness, goodness, light, warmth, safety, that's what arrives for us. Like, I legit envisioned this bike ride and what I wanted to look for, and I saw everything. I saw the white cranes, I saw the swans, because I live by forests and beaches. And, you know, I saw these kids biking and smiling, and this little girl just like beamed at me because she was afraid to cross the road and she was ahead of her family. So I just stopped with her. And then I said, I'll watch out for all the cars and then I'll let you know. And she just smiled. It was so cute, and it was so nice to see people having funny, warm, sunny days. It was really beautiful. So we're going to begin, and we have 3 choices, and I have some corresponding crystals too, because I'm really excited that the white fire topaz stones came in, so I was able to make 2 more amulets with them. And that's going to be number 1, which is Barmbrack, Sweetness and Synergy. And these sell out as soon as I put them in the shop, and I have chains that go with them as well. And honestly, they put diamonds to shame. They are ridiculous. They are Swiss white fire topaz. They are so vibrant and strong and You get this thing in the sun, it is blinding. They're just so unique and beautiful, and they're not that easy to get a hold of. So I was so glad that I had two of the stones come in and I set them, so those are ready to go in the shop. Number 2 is the Veil the Future, and I have the Apatite stone. I love this. It's just got so many blues and greens, and all the stones are different, and I have these in both gold and silver, you guys, in the shop. And I love Apatite. Right now, I love all the blue stones for communication. I feel like the throat chakra is really time to express what you want to express, you guys. And then number 3 is the beautiful ice blue crystal quartz, and I just wanted them really simple, so I just stranded them right through the center with silver or gold. They're both listed in the shop in silver and gold, because I somebody had mentioned, oh, I love these, but do you have them in gold? So I made some in gold as well, you guys. If you ever see something that you like of mine but you want it modified, just message me. I have every kind of color chain, from copper to brushed nickel to everything. I have all the accoutrements to be able to do that. And thank you guys for all your love and support and your beautiful feedback. You guys are amazing. So let's start right away with Barmbrack, because I love this. It's actually a great old Irish tradition. It's not quite a cake and not quite a bread. Barmbrack is like a sweet loaf. It's larger than a typical bread loaf. It's baked with flour, sugar, salt, dried fruits, raisins, stuff like that. And with a person baking it, would be sure to set the intention of love, truth, and synergy while you were preparing it, right? And inside the dough, a number of special objects could be hidden in there, right? It's kind of like a random oracle, and they each had a particular meaning. I love the idea and the whole tradition of this. So we're going to begin with that. Now, I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to have a sip of my juice. You guys also were asking if I could use these cards again. I used them in yesterday's read, and I love them. They're very impactful, they're very insightful, and they're really easy to channel with. They're really strong, and if you guys were wondering about them, they're actually the Halloween Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. The artwork is just like really vivid and strong, and I feel like the messages are great with this. So right away, I'm going to be using also my beautiful, I'm going to remove these so all the attention is on the first read. Somebody also, thanks for that suggestion. They were like, hey Mel, can you have the card you're working on out so we can focus? And I'm going to be using the beautiful White Sage Tarot. I just really love this. It's so restful on the eye, and peaceful blues and greens. And you know what, you guys, it's really amazing when we want to have these kind of beautiful unexpected events in our life. We do really need to welcome in going out of our comfort zone. I'll just give you an example. I'm shuffling like today, while we were cycling along, Ian said, oh, by the way, we're going to go somewhere different. And right away, I kind of got like a little bummed because I love our normal route. It's all by these specific beaches and things I love. And I was like, you know what, just go with the flow. And it was so lovely because there were beautiful surprises around every corner, and I really loved it. So it's like, let's give up control. Oh, look at this. You have King of Wands, Seven of Swords, and Four of Pentacles. Okay, so right away with your overarching energy, this is what you're be relinquishing to, besides, you know, what you're bringing in right now. So with this, you're saying, how can I get out and experience something new? You know, how can I feel my most authentic self? What can I surround myself with that makes me feel good? Because the King of Wands wants to be in control, have passions for things. You're really going to be in the right mindset where you're ready to take control of your life and where you want to go and what you want to do, right? You're going to be in the real land of the living, as opposed to, I felt kind of like a zombie for a while. I felt like I was giving away whatever, power, pushing back my letting my boundaries come in a little too close, just doing whatever, just not being really paying close attention enough in your own life and advocating for yourself enough. And oftentimes, you know, we get tired, where we get busy and we forget. And it's like, but be aware how people are speaking to you, what they're saying, and how they're behaving, because what we allow will continue, right? So if you have somebody, a teenager or something, that's back talking you or saying something disrespectful or saying shut up, or they say anything like that, call a halt to that right then. Like, don't stand for it, because again, any form of disrespect or something is people pushing boundaries and testing them. So don't let them test them to a degree where you feel that it makes you uncomfortable, or again, like there's any kind of disrespect. Now, 7 can be a card of of conflict. And this is what you're moving away from. Nobody's going to pull one over on you anymore. You're going to have a keen eye for what resources are yours, your time and your attention, your abilities. You won't be giving that away anymore. I feel like there might have been one or two friends or people in your life that came in. They were kind of like the thief of your resources in little ways, like, oh yeah, I want to bend there, or blah, 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 blah. Listen to this, complaining, whatever it is. There's somebody that, that was in your stratosphere that thought they were getting away with something, but you secretly know, like, I feel like you guys know whether somebody is, I don't know, borrowing stuff or resources of yours, using you on a rung to success, whatever it is. You're aware of this and you're moving away from that now because you don't want to give your time, attention, energy to anybody that does that. Now with the Four of Pentacles too, it's like you're starting to get your monetary house in order. You're not going to have that lack mentality anymore. Your flow of money is going to be much more steady. Yeah, see, and quite quickly too. The Chariot's coming in and Nine of Pentacles. You're increasing your funds. You're moving away from that lack mentality of worry, like, oh, I don't want to be paycheck to paycheck, or I won't be able to pay for this. You're really, really stepping into your power, going, I envision myself with a lot of money in abundance, and I'm going to be able to pay for the things I need and then have some. I mean, I know that feeling too, where all of a sudden you go in your PayPal, your bank account, you're taking care of this for your kids, for your family, this and that, and then all of a sudden there's like these meager funds and you're like, oh, hellosies, how much does a loaf of bread cost? You ever go in a store and you have to put something back because you're like, that's over my budget. Especially if you bring people with you and they're grabbing things and you're like, oh, you start to get in that mindset that things are restricted. And I'll always, if I feel like that, I'll be overly generous in some scenario. If I'm going through a drive-through, I'm going to like tip like I am Midas with the Midas touch here, because that lets me know through generosity and the flow of abundance, it's returned to me, and it really always is. I mean, it's remarkable when we give with love and, we're not attaching any kind of, like remorse about it or stinginess. Really beautiful things happen, and we get that too, right? I feel like a lot of luminosity is sort of coming, and you're feeling like there's a wild moon in your house, like you're ready to just go out and experiment and do fun things, and you don't care about that. You don't care about image. You just want to be your true blue authentic self. And because of that, your creativity is going to be sparked. You're going to become highly magnetic and attractive to other people. All of a sudden, you're going to be getting all these like DMs and messages of, oh, what are your summer plans and all of this stuff. It's like people are going to be coming out of the woodwork and attracted to you. I definitely feel like the King of Wands is like that too. It's like you're really situated beautifully to be receptive and have the flow of love energy come your direction as well. So in your Barmbrack with this, you'd probably have a key, you'd have a little heart locket, you definitely have the coin. When you have a coin, that means wealth is coming. So all of that, I feel like you're really on a lucky streak here. Part of that is because you're envisioning this, you're understanding that what you picture in your life is what you bring in, how you see yourself being. Things aren't in our control. Unexpected events, how the world changes around us, past experiences. But what we choose to feel based on our thoughts is within our control. And you're having good thoughts of abundance, love, passion, excitement. And it's really going to pay off for you in a remarkable way, Group 1. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. And really start using crystals. I love these crystals because this is, I feel, creates clarity. I love white topaz. Anything that's white or crystal or clear is about like crystalline thinking, purity of heart, mind, all of that. You're able to get rid of residue or ego completely and just be like, it's a kind of like a much more enlightened state, than traditional, let me be logic about this. If I do this, this is going to happen. This is almost like fairy energy. We feel light, bright, skillful, and really happy, and you're excited about what's coming your way. So that's you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you guys need a private read. If you want to go to my Etsy store and get your amulets, and I'm doing things, really, with really good price points too, because it's like I want people to be able to afford them. And you guys are amazing, and you showing me, videos and pictures of me and the jewelry or giving it to your daughters, it just, it warms my heart. I love that, because I always felt like that was such a nice bonding thing within families. Whenever I'd make something, India would see and go, oh, I like that, to be able to pass it on. And I always love having things available in my home too. If you find out somebody's birthday, you can pop it in the mail. It's really nice to be able to do. Okay, you guys, so now we're on to the veil, which is the future. I might have skipped that ahead of the hearth, but whatever. It is the veils time. So right away, I like this card a lot because, you know, the the fineness of the veil is really meant for us to know our ancestors are closer than ever, right? This means that communications from divine ones are going to be speaking through something. Birds, numbers, synergy, all of this. So when this comes up, know that the other worlds are close. Listen in particular to what messages come forth in your near future too, because they want you to look and set intentions and to think big and know that when you do that, that's where your focus is, right? On all the good things, on all the bright, happy things. I love these because they're like a little teenager size. Oh, so you have strength. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Nice. Knight of Cups, messages of love coming in. Yeah. Some of you guys. Oh, and your wish card. Whoa, tremendous group too. Okay, your future. Your future is looking super good here. Now let's start with the strength card. This is you acknowledging the fact that, you know, you're the one that you're steering your ship. You not only are the canvas, the paint, and the artist, you get to say, you know, what I choose to believe, I can make happen. You know, our own actions and our own decisions. We are in control of how we take action, how we choose to think. We're forgetting about other people's opinions and thoughts. We're forgetting about other people's reactions, mindsets, and behaviors. You know, we want to enhance who we already are. We want to do the work that has us meet our own needs first, so then we can help other people along as well, right? That old adage, we cannot feed people from an empty table. You're really taking care of yourself. You're learning, you're making space to be able to acquire new information that's going to help you down the road. Now, this Knight of Cups is you're going to be definitely getting a huge message of love coming in. Like, it's unmissable. It's unmistakable. You know what it is. And I feel like a lot of you are looking forward to it. You can feel your soulmates out there. You can feel these particular special ones. And you're like, just please convey the message so I'm not like, I don't feel like I'm hallucinating about this, right? Because sometimes it's so intense on one end. And when other people are a little more reserved, we're like, am I seeing too much into this? But you are not. If you have a feeling that somebody is attracted to you, they are. If you have that feeling your love mate is coming, they are. Now, you also, I'm seeing these numbers for you, 444, as you're completely surrounded by angels. You're being guided through whatever it is you're focusing on right now. The star card is saying, stop worrying. Everything is working out just as it's supposed to. Trust that you're on the right path. You absolutely are. Your envisionment process is working beautifully. You are manifesting like gangbusters. The Ascended Masters are right by you, assisting you with whatever it is you're currently working on. You're in great hands. You really are divinely supported. So don't let fear, doubt, or any of that little inconveniences block you from where you want to go, because you're in a real powerful phase. You know, you're being nudged to finish something because that completion is going to unlock the next step for you as well. So if you have that niggling thing that's like, oh, just finish this, just have follow through, just finish with that, and you're going to be excited because you have new beginnings, a fresh start. You're going to start to feel that you honestly are the creator of your own destiny, and you're just painting away all this beauty, magic, and strength, and it's showing up. It's really amazing. So that is, you guys, remarkable energy. Yeah, just strong. You're going to feel like a powerhouse. Vitality. Garnets is one of my favorite stones for that. If I ever feel a little weak or on, you know, physically low, or like I'm sluggish, I wear garnets and I feel the vitality right away. It's number one awesome stone for that, as well as carnelian. So beautiful energy. I love the artwork in these white sage cards so much. They're so beautiful. So yeah, you guys, your intentions are manifesting quickly. Make sure you're focusing on what you really want, because you're doing it in a big way. So if you're new to my channel, welcome, you guys. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you need a private read or you want to go to my Etsy store and get any of your goodies. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I read all your comments, and I'm going to be using Sunday night to answer them too, because whenever I read them, I get like so teary and I get so happy, and the exchanges are so beautiful, and it's so meaningful to me that you guys take the time to do that. So I think it's important, you know, that I'm able to reply back and let you know, I'm right there with you guys. We're all rowing in the same direction. Beautiful. So now we're into hearth happiness in our hearts and homes. Right away, I feel like you guys stop worrying. Everything is just going to work out beautifully. You know, health-wise, I feel like some of you guys are noticing things around your house you could do without. You're like, oh my God, these dust bunnies, this tchotchke, like the walls are closing in a bit. There's so much stuff you just want to alleviate and get rid of in your house. All this extra stuff, whether it's a bunch of old makeup and winter boots and coats and all of the stuff you just no longer need. Honestly, just start getting a big U-Haul box and dumping that stuff. Get it out of your house and clear, because I feel like you need clearance. You're ready for the summer. You're ready for white. You're ready for linen. You're ready for light blues. You're ready for crisp, bright, and new. And you're going to be doing that. Also, I feel like right away, you have lots of money coming in. I haven't even pulled a card, but something about, I don't know what's going on. I just see lots of money coming for you guys. There's something that you have done or you're going to implement and put into place, and it's going to make you some financial gold here, whatever it is. Yeah, look, Ace of Wands, it's a divinely guided notion too, a passion. It's saying, please follow your bliss, follow this thing that you know is a gift that you have, whether it's helping others and you want to start your own channel, you want to start to write a book, you want to start to do something, do it. Now is the optimal time. The world can use more creatives, lovers, lifters, light bringers, all of that. Anything. People are just so thirsty for beautiful, uplifting information right now. So do it, because it's going to also make you a fortune. I feel like when we do what we love, oh my gosh, in the sun, yeah, you're stepping out into your most powerful self. Huge changes are up ahead. You know, trust this transition is for your highest good, because it is. Prepare for massive shifts. Things are getting exciting because, again, you're using that knowledge of, if I choose my next thought, guess what? I'm choosing a good one. I'm choosing, yes, I can take care of my health. Yes, I can maintain anything I need to. Yes, I can bring abundance into my world. Yes, I can have a great attitude about this. Yes, I can maneuver through this and find any solution I want. Like you're just an uber powerhouse, because you've decided, I'm not just going to let stuff happen and land where it's going to land. I can allow for things and not get upset, but if I can change them in any way, shape, or form for the better, that I am going to do. And the sun is definitely helping. Luck is on your side, babe, here. I'm serious. You are on the ultimate path. Keep doing what you're doing, because you're going to bring in insane success. Yeah, love offer. A lot of you guys have your soulmates like, ta-da, hi, I'm here. Here's your love offer. Honest to goodness, this is love season. And a lot of you guys, I kept hearing the August mood. So August is going to be a super time for a lot of your love coming in. Again, you're manifesting like gangbusters. You are completely surrounded by angels. You're being guided where whatever you're focusing on, they are helping you. Your intentions are mega manifesting right now. You know, new beginnings, the right path, ascended masters helping you. Stop worrying. Everything is really going to work out. I mean, with this huge love offer and this, it's like, yeah, huge impactful changes in a fantastic way for you guys, group 3. So I'm loving that for you. You know, just happiness, just joy, lightness of being, great intentions, letting go of worry, knowing you feel good. I mean, you're going to have everything just like, oh, hello, your silver platter awaits. Here you go. You know, choice pickings for you, because you've decided that. You're like, listen, I can make my life heavy, fearful, destructive, and I can follow old patterns that get me nowhere, or I can just clean this slate and look at it, choose my thoughts that make me feel good. I can have huge changes that benefit me in every way. When I feel lucky, I am lucky. I'm being nudged to finish stuff, because when I complete it, beautiful new things are coming in. The sun is shining on me. You know, you're going to feel that golden Apollo energy to go and, you know, just get out there and receive and allow beautiful things to show up at your doorstep. Again, you know, you're in great hands. The universe is protecting and guiding you in a fantastic way as well. Wow. Beautiful energy, group 3. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you guys want a private read. This is one of my favorite cards. So beautiful. 2 of Cups, better than the Lovers. Authentic, beautiful, long-lasting, enduring soulmate love. Yeah, and everything else is down there. My Etsy store. Come see me on Instagram. I'm running contests and doing things of that nature. Love and light to you guys. I'm going to go upload.